Welcome to the first ever REBARA podcast. This is Jim Stewart. I own REBARA, which stands for RE/MAX Buyers Agents Referral Association. That's a mouthful, so REBARA is better. I've been talking to a lot of people in California, agencies out there. Wanted to start us off with a little beach music, make you feel right at home. Here we go. Hello, this is Jim Stewart with REBARA, here to explain what we're doing in Arizona. Joining me is Tyler Leon, the General Manager of RE/MAX Excalibur in Scottsdale, Tucson, and Prescott. We're going to tell you about something that's never been done before. We've determined to pay ongoing referral fees to you realtors who send customers our way. That even includes indirect referrals. So we'd call that a second generation referral, and that would trigger a second referral fee to you, the originating agent. But right for the start, rest assured we don't need a check from you. We're never going to ask for money. I will be paid by my broker when the customer you refer gets converted to a sold. And the agents here in Arizona, when they get the job done, and they will, each associate is a veteran with many luxury home transactions under the belt. Plus we have a commercial person for investment grade property buyers. They will have a specialist agent here. So go to our site at rebara.net. That's REBARA.net. Right now, if you like, while you're listening to this, and this is episode 1. So REBARA stands for RE/MAX Buyers Agent Referral Association. That's a mouthful, but I think REBARA works better. Sharing in this pilot episode, we have the General Manager of RE/MAX Excalibur, Mr. Tyler Leon. I will tell you a bit more about Tyler, but Tyler, tell us about yourself and what has made Excalibur become such a powerful brokerage.
Thanks, Jim. Pleasure to be here. Thanks for inviting me along. I think what you're doing is fantastic, and glad to be a part of it. About RE/MAX Excalibur, we were founded in 1988 here in Scottsdale, Arizona, and we've grown to about 150 agents with 4 different offices serving different parts of Phoenix and Tucson and some other parts of the state. And we are very proud of our associates. We average about 14 years of experience in the real estate industry. Myself, I've been with the company since 2001, have grown through recessions and good times and bad times, and have kind of focused on operations and technology, marketing, and just really kind of getting an overall view of the real estate process and owning and operating an office alongside my father, Howard Leon. So we've seen a lot, we've done a lot, and we feel like we've built a pretty good organization. And with Phoenix being Arizona being a very inbound state for visitors and people moving to the state for retirement or job transfers, we've got a lot going on. So we're happy to provide the opportunities to our agents for more business whenever we can, and that's why I'm here today.
I gotta say, and you knew I was going to say this, how appreciative I am of working with quality people. Mm-hmm. I am. Let me tell you guys about Howard Leon. Everybody wants the wise old man to walk down off the mountain and show them the way. That's what Howard does. He puts people together and he lets them be as good as they want to be. I don't feel any restraints here. I just feel encouragement. And that is so rare. I have to say that I'm thankful to that. And anytime I text or call Howard, send an email, Tyler's the same way, they get right back to me. And I think that's for 2 reasons. One is they care about people. And 2, they love the business. They know that it's what we need in order to move the ball further down the field. And so the responsiveness is just couldn't ask for better. And so that's who you're going to be dealing with. And the agents that we're working with, they are veterans. We're talking hundreds of millions of dollars in transactions under their belts, 20, 30 years of experience. I'm working with good people here, and you're going to be working with the best we got. My role here, I've got 2 hats. I facilitate relationships with agents in Arizona, and I develop relationships with agents in California. And my second role is to act as a customer care coordinator for our clients because they're coming to Arizona. Now, they may be buying a vacation home, but a lot of them are going to be transferring. And when that happens, I want to make that transition as smooth as possible. That's my job, is when your people come to Arizona, if they want it. Not everybody wants it, and I'll know that in 5 seconds. But your amiable customers who want to be taken care of, like with a concierge service, I'm going to stay completely out of the transaction for buying the property. I'm not a party to the contract. What I am is a facilitator. And people that have a need, I'm going to be there to help. I'm going to do the research. And if I can't figure it out, somebody can. And we're going to make them happy. The goal here is not just to get the house sold. The goal is to get a cascade of referrals. I want those customers you send to us to become referral champions. And we're going to be on their Facebook page, and anytime they hear about somebody needing to buy or sell a house, they're going to say, call Jim, call Tyler. These people are crazy good at what they do. They hold your hand and solve your problems. That's what I'm looking for. Anything you wanted to say, Tyler?
No, I think you've really covered it. We just want to be your number one. We want to be at the top of your list when you have somebody that you know and care about moving into Arizona.
Cool. So go to REBARA.net. There's an automatic redirect to the RE/MAX site that we all use. You're likely familiar with this. In the upper right-hand corner is the menu button. Just pull down to Forms. And if you click there, we're going to actually read the forms today. There's 3 of them, but 2 of them are crucial. The third form is what we're going to use. You're going to tell us about your customer that you're sending to us. What do they want in a home? Are school choices important to them? Things like that. How many kids do they have? How much land do they need? So we got a jump start on finding the right thing. And also, how do we make them happy? Or is it impossible to make them happy? We would like to know that with no surprises. So my CRM has a lot of tags for clients like amiable, driver, analytical, passive, toxic. It's in there. We've all had them, but toxic people need houses too. So we're going to do that. So let me read, Tyler, if you'd read the verbiage about the agreement that we have here in Arizona among our agents that are going to work together because we've all made a commitment here.
Yeah, no problem. This has been a good project of ours with you, and I think it's really been put together cleanly.
Good.
Not a lot of gray area in here. So yeah, I'll read it. It's the agreement with RE/MAX Buyers Agents Referral Association, also known as REBARA, REBARA. Our associate's name, a realtor in Arizona, agreed to the terms of the RE/MAX Buyers Agents Referral Association. When a customer is referred to me by Jim Stewart, the owner of REBARA, I agree that 15% of the gross commissions will be dispersed to Jim Stewart and 25% of the gross commissions will be dispersed to the referring agent, you. Continuing for 5 years from the date of the original referral. Let me repeat that. Continuing for 5 years from the date of the original referral, any sales which precipitate directly or indirectly will trigger a referral fee that 15% of the gross commissions will be dispersed to Jim Stewart and 25% will be dispersed to the referring agent, as long as these agents are actively licensed. That's per state regulations. For example, within 5 years of the signing of the initial referral agreement by the referring agent, 1. A RE/MAX agent in California refers his client or her client, Betty Berger, to Jim Stewart at REBARA. When I, the above-named realtor, serve Betty as her buyer's agent so that her escrow in Arizona closes, 15% of the gross commissions will be dispersed to Jim Stewart and 25% will be dispersed to the referring agent in California. The referral type exemplified here is considered to be a direct referral. If Betty decides to use me as the listing agent to sell her Arizona property within 5 years of the date of the referral agreement signed by the California agent, and or if Betty purchases any other real estate with my services, 15% of the gross commissions will be dispersed to Jim Stewart and 25% will be dispersed to the referring agent in California. The referral type exemplified here is considered to be the continuation of the initial direct referral. If Betty refers a family member or friend, Sally Seller, for example, either directly to me or to Jim Stewart, and that referral results in a sale of any kind, listing or purchase, in which I act as the agent, 15% of the gross commissions will be dispersed to Jim Stewart and 25% will be dispersed to the referring agent in California. The referral type exemplified here is considered to be an indirect referral. Next, if Sally refers a family member or friend to me or to Jim Stewart, which results in a sale of any kind, again, listing or purchase, in which I act as the agent, 15% of the gross commissions will be dispersed to Jim Stewart and 25% will be dispersed to the referring agent in California. The referral type exemplified here is considered to be an indirect referral.
I think what we're trying to do here, and we've been grinding this contract out, we want it to make it ironclad that our California agents that we're going to get to know for years to come,
Right.
we want them to know that we're good as gold. We're going to be sending them some money, and it's going to be passive income, and it's going to be residual. It's going to grow. I mean, even that, let's say they just send us one person, but because I'm going to call them periodically, every 3 months or so, and they're going to know that I take care of them. If they have somebody, I'm not going to even probably have to ask for a referral. They're going to say, oh, my friend is wanting to buy a place up in Phoenix. Like, very good. You in California, you're going to get paid on that. And I'm just jazzed that everybody here, even though they're heavy hitters, they're not balking at all at this. They're tired of paying for leads. People that don't know them, don't care about them, hang up on them, treat them like dirt, don't appreciate them. Nothing is as good as a referral from you in California when you've succeeded at getting this done, or a friend of the person that we've helped already that's got a glowing report from us. It just can't be beaten. It's worth the money because the certainty of the sale is almost a lock.
Yeah, I would agree. Yep. So to finalize the end of the agreement, the above terms, which I have just read off to you, are agreeable to me. It is understood that the relationship was facilitated by REBARA, also known as Jim Stewart, between myself and any referring agent remains the property of REBARA and Jim Stewart. Any subsequent referral that the referring agent in a relocation city may send my way, or a referral by the customer who is referred, will trigger a disbursement of 15% of the gross commissions to Jim Stewart and 25% to the referring agent for a period of 5 years from the date of the initial referral. I agree to not contact the referring agent in a manner which includes the purpose of soliciting additional referrals. I agree to grant testimonials biannually, signed the RE/MAX buyer's agent, the RE/MAX Excalibur buyer's agent, and James Stewart.
Very good, thank you. And I know we keep talking about California. We're close to California. We have very warm relationships with a couple of the brokerages there. But this is going to go nationwide. Obviously, Chicago is crucial. New York is becoming important. But it's mostly Seattle and Portland and people that are already on the West Coast. A little bit easier for them to come down to Arizona. There's so many benefits here. You'd be surprised what $400,000 buys you if you're coming down from Seattle or coming over from Newport Beach. I mean, $400. Do they even have anything for $400,000?
Probably something fairly small.
I would think it'd be very small, and it'd be on the east edge of Newport Beach. Yep. Now, let me read the contract that the agreement that we're going to share with you, the referring agent. It's just one paragraph. Obviously, check the box. 25% is of the gross commissions going to you, but then it says any sales that precipitate from this initial referral, directly or indirectly, within the next 5 years will trigger the above referral fee percentage as long as the referring agent is actively licensed. Please sign and return this document and signify your acknowledgement and agreement to this referral. See REBARA.net for additional information. I agree to submit a brief testimonial per closed escrow within 2 weeks and permit REBARA to publish referral fee disbursements to me on the REBARA.net website. That's important to us because we're just getting started. And this sounds too good to be true. I've been talking to agents and they're like, no, come, this is a hoax. What's the catch? The catch is we want to make a lot of money with friends as opposed to with strangers. And by you letting other agents know that we're good with our word, that we pay on second generation referrals, stuff that comes from out of the blue, I want to call you and say, Tony, we just closed on a 1.2 in Paradise Valley, and you got thousands of dollars coming to you. It's going to be more than 10 grand. What is that going to be? What are you going to do with that money, Tony? What are you going to buy? This is Mama Don't Know money, because this is just free. It's free, and just keep sending your people. Right. So that's where we're at. I'm hoping that you realize this is new ground here, and we're jazzed. I think we're getting ready to wrap up.
One thing I'd like to add is, this is more than a one-way transaction. I think the agents that get partnered up with our agents will develop a relationship, and obviously anybody that is moving out of Arizona to other parts of the country, the first people that we're going to be going to are the ones that are sending us their referrals. It's a two-way road. We'll show our appreciation for your referrals by sending them back your way when they become available as well. So there's a lot of money to be made here if it is tracked and the engagement level stays high.
Everything's going to be on the spreadsheet.
Yep.
And I'm going to share that spreadsheet with you when you refer somebody to us. I'll probably update it every day or two. Tyler, we were initially going to go with this forever. I didn't care about the 5-year cap. But Howard pointed out, he said, Jim, forever is a long time. I need to put a cap on it. What would happen if 20 years from now we overlook somebody and you didn't get paid in California? Nothing good would come from that.
Right.
And this whole thing is based on trust and honor and honesty and follow through and good communication. We cannot have anything go wrong with us because it's new. That means it's fragile. It's got to be maintained carefully. So let's wrap this up for now. I've got a call to action. I need you to go to the site, poke around, get back to me with any questions you have. And new content's going to be added all the time, especially our market data. That'll be updated every month. And new media like this. We're going to put new podcasts up. And I'm going to put them in the YouTube format so you can have it either way. I prefer podcasts because I don't want to look at my phone. And I don't want the screen to stay on. I don't like that. So use it to gain respect with your clients. When they're moving here, you're going to be able to show them that you know about the community that they're moving to. And it's going to make it easier for the handoff. Relationships with the finest realtors that Arizona has to offer. And so links are below. If you look down below this YouTube, you'll be able to click and easily navigate. If you call me, you're going to get a voicemail because I'm on the phone all the time. So just text me, say, Jim, give me a call at 11 o'clock Pacific. Give me a call at 2 p.m. Central, what have you. And I will make it happen. And because I just can't answer. So my number is 480-442-1782. Just send me a text. Thank you so much for listening. I look forward to working with you.
This has been great. Look forward to your referrals and hopefully sending some your way as well.
Thank you so much.